Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Kendall, and as you can tell by the title, we are going to be playing with the newest installment of the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palette collection. I believe this is the newest one, and it is the ABHxAmrezy palette. This is what it looks like. It is in this beautiful pink glittery packaging, and then opening it up, this is what it looks like on the inside. This is so pretty. I'm so inspired by this palette right here. And I was looking at this and I was like, I really want to do two different eye looks. And then I was like, well, I have two eyeballs, so why not? So today I'm going to be doing with two looks with one palette. So I'm going to be doing one look on one eye and one look on the other eye, obviously. So I'm not going to show you what I'm putting on my face today or anything. I'm just going to skip through all that. I am trying out a new foundation today though. It is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. So I am going to be using this for the first time, and I'll just let you know my final thoughts on the end. So without further ado, we're going to get right into the eyeshadow looks. Everyone should grab a snack, grab a drink if you are of age. I'm drinking a cranberry champagne mimosa. I can't drink orange juice because it makes me super sick. I remember one time I drank a mimosa with orange juice and I got so sick afterwards, and I was like, wow, I really can't handle alcohol. But it was the orange juice. Every time I drink it, I just get so sick. But cranberry's fine. So there's that. Okay, so real quick before I get into the eyeshadow look, this is gonna look really insane. I have seen Shan XO on her channel. If you don't watch her videos, you should, because she's so talented. She does this thing before she does the rest of her makeup where she carves out her brows. And I'm going to just try it for the sake of trying it. It just makes everything look so much cleaner, and it just looks so crisp. Wow. So while I'm doing that, I'm just going to use this to prime my eyes. Also, I'm just using the Tarte Shape Tape in the color Fair. I've never done this before, so I look ridiculous. I've never done this before, so this is just purely for experimenting purposes. I'm going to take this little flat brush. So I don't know, I just see her do this a lot, and I don't know, I just want to see if it makes a difference. Obviously we can't go anywhere, so I can't get my eyebrows done. I've been having to try and manage them myself. I have unruly thick brows. I pluck them, and then I swear 3 hours later it just grows back. So this just kind of covers up all the little hair stubs that are too small to pluck at the moment. Or at least that's kind of what I'm thinking this is going to do. I don't know, it just looked really clean, and her makeup always looks really flawless, so I just thought I would steal this idea from her. Maybe learn something new. I'm just gonna add a little tiny bit more just on the lids to act as a primer for my eyeshadow so they stick. Although Anastasia eyeshadow, if you've ever used them, you know they're so creamy, and they honestly probably would do fine without any sort of eyeshadow primer, but it's because this is what I always do, I'm going to do that. Okay, so that looks insane, and I'm gonna look insane until, hopefully it doesn't look insane at the end. So this will all get covered up with concealer later, but for now you're just gonna have to deal with me looking like that. So I was on, I think, Pinterest, and I just searched this palette, the ABHxAmrezy palette, and I found this look that this girl did, and I screenshotted it, and I just cropped the eyeball, and I saved it as the original photo, so I can't see who was the original poster of this, but I am drawing inspiration from that picture that was posted. I did not come up with this eye look. I'm very much not talented. So I'm just going to be kind of copying or trying to copy what that look was that I saw. So first I'm going to go into the shade OG right here, and I'm going to put that very lightly in my crease. You be very careful with Anastasia shadows because they're very pigmented, and a little tiny bit goes a long way. Up a little more. Oh, too much. That's okay, we'll just blend it away. Okay, so I'm actually just gonna take a clean brush that doesn't have anything on it and just try to like diffuse what I just did, because I went in with way too heavy of a hand. I am going to take a smaller fluffy brush, and I'm going to go into this shade right here, Wasted, and I'm going to put that right above the crease color that we just did, right under the brow bone. And this is just going to soften it up, soften up the edges a bit. I hope you can see, I'm filming like in overcast right now, and I tried to adjust my lighting so it doesn't look crazy. Typically I film at night. Now I'm going to take another brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Semsa right here, which is like this purple shade, purpley pink. And I'm going to put that in my crease. Blending it in with that OG color. It's like, what's everyone eating in quarantine? We've been like trying to avoid going to the grocery stores as much as possible, but like obviously like you have to go. We actually just ordered one of those meal services that like brings you all the ingredients and you get like 3 meals. We ordered from Purple Carrot because it is 100% plant-based, and me and my husband are both vegan, so all the other ones, all the other meal plans that we've tried in the past, you kind of have to like modify and like either leave out some ingredients that you get, but this one's completely plant-based. So our first meal kit should be arriving on Tuesday, so if anyone is interested to see how that is, let me know and I will update you. Because we've been eating just like, my favorite thing to make is just buffalo cauliflower, which is chopped up cauliflower, and I put Frank's Red Hot Buffalo sauce all over it with some lemon pepper seasoning, and I pop it in the oven, and we either eat that with like rice and beans, or I'll put it in like a salad, and I've been making that so much. And I don't know, I just think it'll be nice to have a little more variety and like cook like full actual meals. But I do recommend the buffalo cauliflower because you can like make a ton and then just keep heating it up, and then you have like dinners for the whole week, and you can mix and match what you want to eat with it. Like I said, rice and beans, salad, make it into a taco or a burrito, all those fun things. I'm just gonna keep going in with that color and just deepening it up. This is such a pretty palette. I've seen people say like this palette is super boring without this like blue color, because apparently there's some like effect that people that make palettes will use, and they put like a crazy like pretty color in here, and if you color that color up, it's just like a very boring palette, which I mean I guess is kind of true, but I just love all these colors in here. It's one of my favorite palettes by Anastasia. My favorite palette that I have from their brand is the Jackie Ina palette. Those colors are so beautiful. Definitely recommend that one. And if you're watching this like closely after it's being posted, if you're watching this like as it's posting, Anastasia is doing a buy one get one 50% off their website right now, and then also Sephora is doing their spring sale event where Rouge members get 20% off, and then what is it, VIB gets 15% off, and then new members get 10% off, something like that. So check Sephora's website because they're also like holding a spring sale. I'm just going back over that Samsa color with the OG, And then going back in again with Wasted, pretty much just keep repeating the steps that we've already done. Now I'm going to take a smaller, more dense brush, if I can find one. Let's do this one. It's more of a packing brush. And I'm going to go into the shade Yugo right here. This deep purple. And I'm going to just focus that in the outer corner. I'm going to bring that into the crease just about halfway. And then going back in that Simsa color, blend that in. And then I'm gonna just keep going back in with that Yugo dark purple color until it looks how I want it to look. Now I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to go into the shade Cupcake right here, and I'm going to put that in the remaining part of my eyelid. The shade is so pretty. Obviously getting some fallout with that, so I'm just going to take a brush, clean it up. I highly recommend doing your eyeshadow first before you do your foundation for situations like this. It's easier to clean up any mistakes, and if you get fallout, it's not a big deal. Okay, so now I'm going to go back into that Yugo color. Now we're just blending everything together. Now I'm taking another finger and I'm going to go into the shade Barb right here. And I'm gonna put that right in the center of my lid. Ooh, God, these shades are so pretty. Okay, so we're gonna leave it right there. After we do foundation and stuff, we'll do the lower lash line. So now it looks crazy right now, but wait, just wait. So now we're going to move on and do this eye right here. I kind of want to do like a halo eye using this Leo color, this pretty blue. I don't know how it's going to turn out, so we're all learning here. We're all friends. We're going to just wing it. I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm going to go into the shade Wasted, and that's going to be my crease color. Using that same brush, I'm going to go into the shade Simsa again and use that in the crease, just lightly. Okay, now I'm going to take a flat brush. I'm going to use some setting spray and just give it a little spritz. And I'm going, this might not work at all, but we're just gonna play and see. I'm gonna go into the shade Reezy right here, and I'm gonna put this in the inner and outer corner of my eye, leaving the middle open. I don't know how this is gonna look, but I just really want to try this. Now just to see like how high up I need to take the shadow, I'm gonna just put a little bit of concealer right there to cut my crease, but I'm not cutting the whole crease. I'm doing just like the center. I'm gonna take my finger and pat that all in. I'm gonna take my finger. I'm gonna go into that Leo color. I'm gonna put that in the center of my lid where I just put the concealer. Ooh, I don't know if this is gonna work out. Okay, now let's just like work on blending that all together. Okay, I know it looks nuts. I am going to do the rest of my face. and we will be back to do the lower lash line, and we will clean up everything that needs to be cleaned up. Don't give up on me yet. Trust the process. This might be a flop, but we'll see. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, we are back real quick before I do my lower lash line. I love this foundation so much. This is my first time using it, so obviously I'm gonna do a wear test and see how it lasts throughout the day, but I love it so much. I love the finish. It feels so lightweight on my skin. So yeah, this is the Anastasia Luminous Foundation. So far, this is like my favorite foundation I've ever used, just upon first application. Okay, so I went ahead and did the rest of my makeup. I have my mascara on my top lashes and my eyeliner on my top lashes. So now we're going to finish off the look by doing the lower lash line. So on this eye right here, I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm going to go into the shade OG, and I'm going to buff that out on my lower lash line. And I'm going to take a more precise brush, go into the shade Sensa right here, and stamp that along the lower lash line. All right, and then taking my pinky finger, I'm going to go into the shade Barb right here, and I'm going to put that in the inner corner. All right, and then on this eye right here, I'm going to go into the shade Hugo, and I'm going to buff that on the lower lash line. A precise brush going into the shade Reezy and stamping that along the lower lash line. Getting a little bit more of Hugo and buffing that out. And then same thing, I'm going to just take Barb on my finger and put that in the inner corner. And then we're gonna add some mascara to the lower lash line. This is a new mascara that I'm using too. It's from Essence. It's the Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. It's under $5. So far I like it. Okay, so now I'm going to bring you in and we'll go from eye to eye and see what we did. Alright, so that was my 2 looks, 1 palette with the ABHxAmrezy by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.